It's part 12, and today we're starting off growing our teleporter hub. First off, I want an Oasis teleport. We're also rematching the shadow pieces and genociding the Moose Goose today. We also expanded the cave teleport, adding redundance and a teleport to the Ancient Guardian. With all those other teleports out the way, all the remaining Tusks will be going to my boating adventures. Hell yeah, whole bunch of chores. But being the guy running around using teleports to increase a teleport network's range, I think that would be the best fucking job ever. What do you mean it's basically suicide every time I press the button? Well, you know, it's for the greater me. If you're not willing to die for yourself, how could you die for anyone? Wait, what? So let's kill a Moose Goose family. This was basically my, hey, you're playing Don't Starve, remember? Sort of warm up for the day. Anyways, I wanted these goosies dead for a whole bunch of weather paints. Some for Toadstool, others for the Fuel Weaver rematch. The new moon is tonight, and I need to fight shadow pieces. And because I'm obviously a genius, I decide the most logical course of action is to try and shove Thulecite duplication. And thankfully, the game forced me to leave. Now it's time for the shadow pieces, and I forgot to bring a hammer. Don't worry, it's fine. There's all the ingredients here to make a hammer. So yeah, I'm just rematching these guys for another heart. We probably won't be rematching Fuel Weaver for a little bit, although I might start ritualistically farming Dragonfly for green gems. Time to dupe Thulecite, yay! It also dupes Nightmare Fuel. If only I had more green gems. I want a chest full of Nightmare Fuel. Only then will I be happy. Now I crave the Moose Goose. I think in total there were 3 this year, and we got a whole bunch of weather paints for it. Good lord, this is just Timelapse Central. Guess I did a whole bunch of the same, but that's fine. In long-term worlds, there's not really much rush, and my mentality is to do the quote-unquote boring stuff first. So, I talked about an absurd food project, right? Let's talk about that. So, 1 monster meat, 2 big meat, and an ice is my main recipe for meaty stew, turning 68.25 hunger into 150. It gets even better when you take into account the average hunger drain is around 75 a day. 1 meaty stew is 2 days worth of food from what was initially barely 1 day worth of food. A single day in Don't Starve is 8 minutes. So a single meaty stew gives you 16 minutes to find ingredients to make more. Hunt a koalefant, kill a few spiders, all in, hell, probably a single day, and bam, you've turned 2 days worth of food and an empty fridge into 8 days worth of food. Very easy to roll into absurd excess, but spoilage helps limit that. With the bundling wrap, however, we can get around that. So the plan is simple. Turn all of my excess food into meaty stews and store them in a bundling wrap until I have a bundling wrap filled to the brim with meaty stews. To show you the absurdity of this, let's do some math. An entire stack of meaty stew is 40. There's 4 slots in a bundling wrap. That's 160 meaty stews. Multiply by 150 to get the total hunger count, and divide by 75 to represent an average day of hunger drink. And that's 320 days worth of food. Or 4.5 in-game years. Or 42 hours real time. Given this game is called Don't Starve, this project, once complete, damn well better count as a win. I'll keep you posted on how it goes. What the fuck? Now get him. Get him! Good job, buddy. You go back to your pond. Oh yeah, I tried doing a hunt a long time ago, and it did not end well. Just kinda left this guy here. Although, I'll show you how to handle him. Now to begin my boating adventure, and also start setting up teleports to the good islands. So, how to boat with teleports. You'll need to be bringing the backtrack watches anchored to the boat with you at all times you're on the boat. And you'll also want your clockmaker's tools. You'll also want an anchor, and you'll want... Oh fuck, I need a lightning rod! Okay, that's better. Basically, what you want to do is, every time you need to teleport back home, you drop the anchor, wait for the boat to completely stop, and then, and only then, set your teleports down. You'll need to be making your trips at least an entire day long to account for the first teleport onto the boat, giving that watch time to quote-unquote unwind. And after all that, we set sail. Not long after, I find the lunar island, so I set up a teleport to it, and then I found a map to a strange old lady in what's probably the most precarious location ever. Turns out she's relatively close to the lunar island, and because of that, I ended up getting caught in the smaller lunar islands, trying to locate her. There she blows! Kramii bitch gets teleport network. Arr. That hurt my voice. And now the Moonstaff event, with an added pig form for good luck. Oh, that's kinda funny. Anyways, time to hold F and get a whole bunch of meat for meaty stew. Alright, now to begin the long and painful task of locating a Malbatross spawn. It's right there. Well, I don't think fishing is working out right now. I think I'm gonna have to be figuring all this out next time. I'll be seeing you all then.